Cool.
Yeah, definitely good
Maybe
one.
next
Sorry
time.
for interrupt, guys, but we are on live stream right now, so
Yeah.
let's start right now. So hi guys, this is Chris from Dorahacks. Very glad to host you guys today for another Avalanche Asia Hackathon, which with a 5 million prize pool. This is actually really exciting because it's the first time that Dorahacks support Avalanche for their hackathon, and so far we have already seen many great projects emerged through this hackathon. Actually, some of them has already got invested by some reputable investors during the hackathon time. And we are really looking forward to see some a superstar project could emerge from and after this hackathon. And today we actually have 4 amazing projects with us. They are Via.Exchange, CRUZO, RainbowDAO Protocol, and AvaxHorses. And today we are very honored to have 2 judges with us. The first is Mark, who is the co-founder of the Avalanche, and another is the Dr. Tamer, who is the founder of AVentures. Yeah, and without further ado, let's welcome the first project to start for today, which is the Via.Exchange. And remember, guys, for each project, you try to limit your presentation in 10 to 15 minutes, and so we could save some time for Q&A for judges. Yeah, feel free to start.
Yeah.
Ready?
Hi. Yeah, I want to start. Here's my product. We do Via.Exchange. Via.Exchange is aggregator of cross-chain liquidity. So we aggregate DEXs and cross-chain bridges to find best exchange rate for cross-chain swaps, on-chain swaps, and some different features. I will tell about them later. First of all, it's a router where you can exchange any token to any token. We build it on top our own router and on top of other routers like Lee Finance, X5 Finance, Rubik, Mover, and others. So we compete them, calculate how much gas spent on their smart contracts. So we offer to our users the best exchange rate with less gas spent. For example, here you can find best exchange rate, how to exchange like Ethereum from Ethereum network to Avalanche or other tokens and Avalanche. You can swap in right here in our interface. Right now, not every routes is activated, but it will be activated later because some transactions have 2 or more transactions. So yeah, we are right now in development. For example, we can find best route how to exchange BNB from Binance Smart Chain into Avalanche. And the bridge is right here. To develop this product, we had to have token list of trusted tokens, not scam tokens in Avalanche. So we developed it ourselves. We aggregate several DEXs on Avalanche, traders joined others, parse their token list and aggregate and have our own open source token list of trusted tokens. It works if we think that a token is trusted if this token more than in 2 token list of DEXs. You can use it. It's Via Protocol token list. It's open sourced. And on top of this infrastructure, we did payment processing where users can buy NFTs. Right now, we already work with several games. Here's these games. These games choose Polygon for their smart contracts, but you can mint their NFT with Avalanche token. Right here, you can choose Avalanche token and minted NFT cross-chain. So when user decided to choose AVAX token, we calculate best exchange rate to exchange AVAX to Matic and charge from user AVAX, and later transfer this money to Matic and mint NFT and send it to the buyer on the same address like in Avalanche, but only in Polygon. We don't do cross-chain of NFT. We just help users to not deal with DEXs and cross-chain. We just do it in one transaction here, and we deal with cross-chain in background. Yeah, here's how it works, and you can use it with testnet right now. User can choose how many NFT he wants to buy and buy it in one transaction right here. I will show you. Yeah, right now we wait till this transaction will be approved on Avalanche and mint this NFT on Polygon. Right, 10 seconds, and when this transaction will be confirmed, a user already received his NFT on Polygon, and it's much more conveniently for user than deal with DEXs and cross-chain bridges. Yeah, that's all. Let's check this till this transaction will be confirmed. Yeah, it can be a long time. Yeah, so that's all. Thank you.
Cool. Yeah. Thank you very much. And I
Transaction
think
is
it's your
confirmed.
time, Mark and Tamer, for Q&A.
Let me just see here. Well, it's very cool. Seems to work really well. It's a very smooth experience. So the emphasis here is obviously this is a standalone app, but you have an API that like is almost like anyone can integrate. So there's like a real like business development component for the API here.
We integrate DEXs and cross-chain bridges ourselves, but we have API to integrate in games and marketplaces, so users can pay with Avalanche tokens. Yes, and also we have API for wallets and the apps who want to provide cross-chain experience. We are now working with integrating with Zerion because they invested in our product.
And what kind of fees are you taking on these swaps and the API and the integrations?
We don't charge fee on in the router. We just find best exchange rates, but we charge 1% fee on cross-chain NFT sales. That's our business model right now. We did router just for infrastructure to do best cross-chain NFT sales. It was a problem with which we started initially because we found that it's pretty difficult to buy NFT like in Avalanche when you have only Ethereum tokens. So we started with this problem.
Right, very cool. And so it's there's the NFT minting, but it's really like the payment that's kind of working underneath that. So it could essentially be a payment for anything, and the fee would come from there as well.
Yes, it worked for right now. We focus on NFT, but also we already working with several marketplaces, and later no one came to us right now with ask to sell tokens, but we also can sell tokens.
Yeah, very cool.
Thank you.
Cool. I like the idea. I just want to understand how does the experience of moving from one bridge to another happens. And especially, for example, let's say I'm on Avalanche and I want to put some ETH into my wallet. Do I need to already have some ETH to cover the gas fees on my Ethereum wallet? And the reason I'm asking is sometimes what happens is when you use a bridge, sometimes you bridge wrapped Ethereum, not the actual Ethereum. So you need to put some ETH to use as gas on top of it as well. How does it work? Is it the wrapped version, or do you always bridge the native version of those tokens?
If you talk about router, yeah, here is we charge gas fee in the token which you send and pay for gas fee on the target chain ourselves. Yes, and in NFT sales too. Yeah, we pay ourselves. It right now not fully decentralized because yeah, we have to call this transaction to pay for gas and send you NFT. But yeah.
Okay, cool. So basically, you are covering the gas, and then you are charging me from the AVAX that I'm bridging, basically.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I like the idea. And on your routers, are you using all these different bridges, or are you using just the main bridges? So, for example, did you integrate Wormhole, Layer 0, Composable, Avax's own bridge, or do you have one or two bridges that you're using at the moment?
No, we integrated 11 bridges right now, and the user choose. Yeah, we offer like all routers and offer best route, and the user can choose what router they want to use. Yeah, we integrated with Stargate, with dBridge, Symbiosis, and others. So yeah, we just integrate, calculate their exchange rates, and offer it to the user. And user choose what bridge they want to use. We don't have our own smart contracts on a router. We just call their smart contracts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. And for the NFT marketplace, am I going to use it only for minting, or can I also use it for selling my NFTs as well? Because let's say I minted a Polygon NFT using my AVAX, and let's say I want to flip it in a couple of weeks' time and sell it, and potentially I don't need the Matic, I want to take my AVAX back. Is it possible?
No, right now it's work for minting, and it work with several centralized NFT marketplaces. Yeah, we don't have our smart contracts for secondary sales right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
but we're going to develop it.
Just one more question about the bridges themselves, the supported bridges, because yeah, 11's a lot. I think that's cool. What are you guys doing? I mean, what's your process of like assessing a bridge's security for the protocol?
I don't clearly understand the question actually.
Well,
just call her.
Yeah, like in the same way you have like trusted tokens,
Yes.
trusted token list. How do you decide what bridges are safe for the users of Via?
We don't decide. We just integrate all bridges who we think that trusted, and the user decide themselves what bridge they want to use.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, most of bridge work with stable coins. So yeah, we integrate the DEX to change your token to stable coin and bridge stable coin. So
yeah, man. Yeah, it's great. Cool, thank you.
Well, congratulations. It's a cool product.
Thank you.
Cool. Yeah. Thank you very much, Via.Exchange, for the presentation. And we're gonna move to the next project, which is the CRUZO. Yeah, Roman.
Yeah. And Dennis, yes. So I can start my presentation. One moment, please. So tell me if you see my screen.
Not yet.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, right now it's good.
Okay, hello everybody. So I can start. So are you ready to something really cool, something really different from what the most developers doing now? What I see on the hackathons, they are DEX, metaverse, and so on. So we want to create something really different. So let me start, but before I would like to say thank you to the Dorahacks team to organize the hackathons, and of course you guys, Avalanche team, Mark, Tamer, and for your support, for sponsorship. Together we create in the history of blockchain. So let me introduce myself, just a few words. My name is Denis. I have almost 20 years experience in marketing and sales, digital products development, worked in international companies in different roles, marketing director, head of mobile, e-commerce, and now I'm a startup founder. So our presentation will be divided in two parts. The first part is a general idea presentation, and the second is demo. Will be made by Roman, our co-founder and CTO of the project. So hope you enjoy the time we spend with CRUZO. This is the table of context, but we go into details. So what we are doing, we are building the first crypto, let's say crypto, NFT greeting cards and crypto gift platform. So our mission is adoption of NFT or blockchain in general through the greeting card, what is most people know and understand. So our goals, we have 4 goals we want to achieve. The first is decentralized, decrease the competition in NFT market and gain more profit for creators and blockchains. So if you know, the most marketplaces for everything, they have a million artworks, and if you do something specific and niche, artwork, you will be lost on among others creators. And the CRUZO is a niche marketplace for NFT cards only, and creators can sell artworks on a daily basis. More sales, more profit for the marketplace, for creators, and of course for chains, for protocols. So the second is the new hype on greetings and how we're gonna do it. We will provide a new format of greetings as a vertical 3D animated video. We call it greeting stories, and this is our most ambitious goal. When we succeed, we can be a game changer on that market. The third goal is the creators DAO. We built a organization of the future where we want to implement social credit, also call it a dynamic governance. And thanks to blockchain, CRUZO can be a fully, completely community-driven project based on ESG principles, including open charity program. And the fourth is caring about the planet. We will move greetings into NFT digital as a digital assets. No more paper, no paint, less pollution. So humanity already moved many things into digital. So we will do the greeting cards. So why greetings? General question, why greetings? It's a fact there is no greeting card marketplace. So we will be number one. Greeting cards Web2 market is already formed, and many companies make $1 billion on greetings. They are universal, suitable for any gender or age. Greetings are fun and easy, scalable product. So look on these numbers. More than 190 countries have holidays, professional, religious. Every human on the earth, on the planet, has a birthday or some personal events, wedding or childbirth. Also, people express emotions through greetings, such as "I love you," "I miss you," and so on. So emotion, it's a key to any customer. And of course, money. The current market volume is $20 billion. So it's impressive. So who are our users? It's users, seekers. Every day, people looking for original, attractive content to share, to express their emotions. Of course, it's creators who looks opportunity to sell at work only. And I want to highlight a daily basis, not waiting years. Collectors who are looking for long-term investment in NFT, and unique unique greeting cards could be an option. Of course, resellers, people who would like to do online business on greetings, reselling them, and even businesses, they always need a powerful and original channel to communicate with the customers, and greetings are the best option to increase loyalty and sell more gift cards, for example. So what is the problem we have faced, these users they face? First of all, ownership. I give you a simple example. If you got the image card by email, what's next? Nothing. You just got it. Of course, the job is done and the giver pays you the attention, but and you're happy, but that's all. Instead of that, NFT gives you the ownership. Another problem is utility. With the NFT card, you can do whatever you want, sell, gift, again, collect into your wallet, share with friends. And you don't need to know a recipient email or address. You can send it anywhere. So the content, the problem of the content, another problem, because greetings are not popular among young audience. It's simple because they spend time in different devices, and they spend time in TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, and we need absolutely different content, not like exists now on the market. We need time to congratulate some. If we want to congratulate someone with the card, we need to find the time for search and selection. And for many people, it's a stop factor, but we have a solution. And of course, onboarding, typical greeting customers do not own cryptocurrencies, NFTs, or wallets, but we also have a solution. And the CRUZO is a solution. We strongly believe CRUZO become a starting point for the new class of creators, NFT greeting cards and creators. As well as for user, the platform will provide a number of options for sharing emotion and time saving on search and selection. So the CRUZO users will get number one, it's access to the marketplace with the collectible cards, greeting stories, and I tell you more what is this. Smart Event Planner, it's a digital assistant to helps you to select the proper greetings for recipient. Generative NFT invites or greetings. It's easiest way to generate invites and airdrop on a list of wallets. For example, if you have an ID or whatever. We also considering to have an algorithm calculating the fair, we call it fair NFT price based on interaction with the item. Could be like likes or shares, but we're still working on it. And number 6 is a crypto gift, an option to gift a cryptocurrency to anyone. And XURI token is the governance token and other utility. And the XURI wallet is the main purpose of that wallet is the mass adoption for users who don't know NFT or crypto. And I give you an explanation how it works. I can, for example, generate a link and send to the recipient. After he went through the link on the platform, he got the message, do you have a wallet already or not? If he say no, the system automatically creates for him a wallet and transfers NFT or cryptocurrency on it. So simple rule. If you want to take an existing market, become a game changer. So we decided to redesign greetings, and the evolution of greeting cards is paper, image, flash animation, video, and now it should and could be a greeting stories. It's a vertical because they're mobile first, 2D, 3D animated video format suitable for mostly for TikTok, Instagram, Reels, instant messengers, or duration up to 1 minute. With any storytelling like a birthday, weddings, whatever. And they can be made by creator or by celebrity or some influencer. For example, season greetings from Elon Musk or Kim Kardashian or Cristiano Ronaldo could be very in demand, let's say. So it's really awesome. So about the product, CRUZO is a multi-chain decentralized platform with the gas-free options on selected chains. We are low commission marketplace, only 3%, and of course we provide the royalties for creators. The creators DAO, because we build a community-driven decentralized project controlled by creators, core investors, and so the tokenomics, if we say tokenomics, so for governance and not only governance, the purposes, we need a token. So we will release a XURI token, 1 billion total supply, and 70% of tokens will be governed by community. So what about the market and competitors? If you look on the top 5-10 US companies working on that market, they all make $1 million, even some of them $1 billion, like American Greetings or Hallmark. On the other side, the NFT market is forming now and is growing extremely fast. Only in 2021, it reaches $25 billion. So what is the uniqueness of CRUZO is what we can get the benefit from the being in between of these two markets. And so crypto people familiar with NFT can be our customers, as well as the people who are coming from the Web2 or offline shops. So we benefit from all sides. And physical and Web2 market is already formed by analytic agency Data Intel. They has provided a forecast for the next 10 years, and it's really promising. The market will grow from 20 billion to $40 billion, and that's impressive. If you look on the market share, the core market for our startup is US, Europe, and Asia. And this will be our starting point. About the business model, our business model is a commission marketplace. We have divided into 3 stages. In each stage, we add the features for the new roles and monetization. In stage 1, we go with the blockchain by providing options and features for creators and collectors mostly. And our commission will be at 3%. Later, we will implement our mass adoption strategy, which include tons of services and tools for all types of users. And of course, we have a go-market strategy. We have selected core channels for communication and growth. And for us, it's a collaboration with celebrities and influencers. And the biggest impact on promotion, and of course building a community, creators community, general community, different types of collaboration with businesses, non-profits, and even learning how to create greeting cards on CRUZO. So we have a clear vision about how the future users become fans of CRUZO. Regarding the roadmap, we build a possible roadmap for CRUZO project for the next 5 years. Step by step, we will implement our strategy, features development, and growth plan for the users and in general for the project. So after 5 years, we have a big goal is to become a unicorn startup. So this is the core team. We are 3 persons, me, my co-founder, colleague Roman. He will represent, he will show a little demo of the product, what we have now. And Christopher, he's CEO and the investor. So that's all. Thank you very much. And if you have a question, I'm ready.
Okay. I love it. I think it's neat. You know, it's actually interesting because like the greeting card market is one of these things that's sneaky humongous, right? It's like, you know, like you said, a $20 billion industry, and people don't like. It's one of those things where you think about it and you don't realize it. So it's and it's been shrinking. It's like struggled to stay relevant in these modern times. So it makes a lot of sense to me, and I think it's pretty cool. I also liked the ticketing kind of integration and management in there. I think that's smart as well. With the token itself, as a utility token, could you just talk a little bit more about, I'm sorry, as a governance token, could you just talk a little bit more about that, and how a sender or receiver of these things may or may not interact with that token?
We are working on it, but as I told you, the governance, okay, maybe another option for utility, you can stake it and give an option. For example, if I creator, I stake some amount of tokens and I can decrease the commission, or I get access to some options, what is possible only for stakers. Also, we can use this token for paying gas. As I told you, we have let's say gas-free options. Yes, and we need to cover that, and we have a pool of rewards, or we can use some tokens to how to say it I forgot the word. Sorry.
That's fine.
So we give a chargeback of the gas fee, like this. So many different options. We have a plan to build to write the white paper, because at the end of the year we have a plan for IDO, and before the IDO we complete the white paper, including the utility of tokens and so on. So we now, frankly speaking, we are in the very beginning. So we just started.
Got it.
We need more time to work deeper. Okay.
Yeah, like Mike, I like the fact that you are tackling a very, very large market. So 20 billion greeting card business. I think it's all good, and yes, there's potentially a lot of room for innovation there as well. There are a couple of things that I'm not sure. One of them is linked with the token question market asking. I don't think this marketplace or platform needs a token. You can just create a marketplace, use Avax, for example. If you'll be using Avalanche as your main platform, all the transactions will happen on Avax, and you get your 3% commission, 5% commission to that Avax, and then that will be a good business model for you guys, without need to launch a token, without the need to manage a community, but have your own marketplace, which is making reasonable amount of money for you guys with the commissions that you are collecting. So potential that path as a business case will probably make a lot more sense than launching a token, 70% community, all of those things. So that's the one thing.
I would agree, potentially. But yeah.
Agree. It could be an option.
Yeah.
And then the second thing is, when you are looking at the market, so I like the fact that you had these traditional greeting cards and then you had the NFT marketplace on the bottom, and you were just saying we are somewhere in between. For me, you need to make sure, you need to find a way how to bring the adoption for your NFT greetings cards. Because the good thing about a paper greeting card is I don't need anything. I'll just go to the market, get a card, write something on it, give it by hand or post it, and I'm done. But when it's NFT, I need to have my wallet, I need to mint it, I need to make sure the other person who's receiving it will get the NFT into their wallet as well. So all of these points are potential friction points on your user experience. And you should basically think about what is my customer experience from end to end, and how I'm going to take out all those frictions. From the total market size, I am telling you in advance, my mom, my grandma, they will never have a crypto wallet, which means I can never give them an NFT greeting card. So for me, it's like, okay, you have a large market, but what is addressable for you, and how are you going to make sure that you bring a seamless customer experience to that market? I think those are the things that you should consider on your white paper and clearly state how you're going to solve them.
Yep.
I agree with you, but your mama probably not use metaverse for the future, but a lot of people will be in metaverse. It's the same. So it's evolution, of course. So we play in the long-term perspective. So it's not like right now everybody don't have wallets, so we cannot launch. No, some amount already it has, but it's grow. It's the same like a credit cards, Before it was cash, but now credit. Now credit cards live and wallets. So believe me, if you know the agenda for 2030, the cryptocurrency change existing money at all. So everybody will have a wallet.
Yeah, I think to Tamer's point, kind of all he's saying is, I think I see your point too. But you have like an almost antiquated, very, very large market. And so whatever points you can start to remove that friction, at least in the beginning, it's going to make as a project builder and founder and team, your life very, very easy. And so there's an iterative thing to consider here when you're trying to onboard and acquire users from different industries. And you can say, 2030, like, obviously, well, that's right, but you don't want to sort of have done this too early, you know what I mean? Because you'll just die in the interim, right? So it makes sense to have a plan and some thinking around, if the metaverse greeting card industry doesn't blow up in 2022, which it won't, right? Like where does that leave us? And that, I think that's his point. And the token also is, and I was going to ask the same question. It's not like, hey, just throw out the token because that's a bad idea. But again, it's a very important discussion, I think, for you guys internally. It's like, is the return on that token worth it? And where does it actually get in the way of the kind of adoption we need to see to interest someone like American Greetings, like Hallmark, to say, holy shit, like, this is a competitor to us. That's what you really want, to capture any meaningful segment of that large addressable market. So with a lot of this crypto stuff that's innovating on older things and older systems, there should always be some kind of plan around, this is obviously our big lofty goal, but if it doesn't come as soon as we think it will, how do we survive that period? I think it's just important thinking.
If you remember from the presentation, I got your point. Thank you. We have first of all, we want to do a blockchain adoption. So we start with the blockchain. So the people who already have wallets, who know what is the NFTs and so on. So, and later, step by step, we adopt for simple people. Mm-hmm. But believe me, everything will be digital. Everything will be digital. And look, on the 1 year past, we've been blocked at homes, isolated. Yeah. I cannot go shop and buy a card. But if I don't want to spend a lot of money on a gift, I can find a greeting card and give attention to someone who's important.
I mean, yeah, like I said, it makes a lot of sense. I think we both think it's very cool.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So, Roman, could you show us a simple demo? 3 minutes, 5 minutes?
Yeah, if we still have some time, I can quickly show you.
Roman, Roman, sorry for interrupt. Just try to, shut in 1 minute because it's actually already over the time.
I know.
Yeah.
So let's try to do it really quick. Okay, I hope you can see my screen now. So let me start with this homepage where you can see a variety of greeting cards content available for users. So yeah, if you can choose any card you like, and if you want to buy it or to gift it to someone, you can just do it like this. I will not show you the full processes to not spend a lot of time on this. Yeah, we also implemented authentication via MetaMask. We also have a plan to support much more wallets in future, but now it works just with MetaMask. And what we also have, we can also check your profile to get more details about the items you have on sale, the items you're owning or created. And we have implemented possibility to create new greeting cards, like create greeting cards form. So let me show you just a quick example. Let's say I want to upload this greeting card. For simplicity, let's just take a static image, and you can then you need to add some details about the card, like title, description. We can leave it empty. Here you will be able to choose the blockchain. For today, I will show you this Ethereum, because Avalanche integration is still in process and has not been deployed yet. So, but you can imagine that it will work exactly the same way for the other networks. So yeah, we are building our marketplace on top of the ERC1155 token. So you can put amount of copies which you want to mint. It definitely makes sense for the greeting cards, because you may want to create something really unique or special just in one copy, or you can address it to a large amount of people, and then you want to make much more. So let me put 100. You can also put it on sale immediately or not put it on sale, and set up some price. So I'll try to create it. And here you can see the status. We are uploading all the assets and metadata to a PFS storage, and then user needs to sign the transaction for minting an NFT. And after token is minted, user needs to sign one more transaction for putting NFT to market on sale. So seems to be done now, and in a moment we should be able to discover our newly created NFT card on the homepage. Not yet. Okay, maybe it just needs a bit more time. Yeah. Anyway, it will appear here on the homepage. So yeah, I'm not gonna spend more time today. Thank you for having us, and I'd like also to say thank you to Avalanche for providing all the community ecosystem and all documentation and all the resources for this hackathon. It's really nice and great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cool. Thank you, Roman and Dennis, for the presentation.
Thank you very much.
To the next project. Yep, which is the RainbowDAO Protocol. Yep. Feel free to start.
Sure. Thank you, Chris. My name is Jackie, and I'm with RainbowDAO Protocol. But excuse me, my connection here is kind of poor because I could barely hear you. You know, it was always off and on. So I hope you can hear me clearly. Okay. So the project I'm presenting today is called RainbowDAO Protocol. RainbowDAO Protocol is an infrastructure. Oh, sorry. I forgot to share with you this. Okay. So RainbowDAO Protocol is an infrastructure service protocol that can be deployed on multi chains. It has been focused on the creation of components of Web3. So due to the time limit, I cannot give you a a detailed description of the whole project. So here I just choose some general parts to explain. The protocol is divided into 3 parts: category creation and management. Before you create a DAO, you actually have to decide the purpose of creation, the purpose of the creation and which category it belongs to. All categories share similarities, but certainly there are some differences, whether you are choosing independent, alliance, or child DAO. So after deciding what type of DAO you are going to create, you have to go through the process of creation. It is basically 3 easy steps that will make you get a functional framework of DAO. You can find creation over here, creation contract, the DAO template contract, and then the third part, ERC20, the token mint contract, from this slide. And the next one, how to make management effectively and efficiently is the most important part in the protocol. So this chart, this slide, gives you a clear view of how the management works. It comprises of 7 different subcontracts of governing bodies, including over here, you can see the DAO infrastructure, DAO authority, DAO members, DAO organizational chart, DAO treasury, voting, and proposal. Each of them has their own units. Every unit contributes to the systematic function of the protocol. To address the issues of the fast-changing environment, we need to create innovative products. A RainbowDAO protocol is designed to be easy to upgrade consistently and extensively. So here we have 3 fundamental functions that are perfecting the protocol to a different level. So from this slide, you can find the 3 functions. The first one, governance DAO function. Governance DAO is available in 2 distributions. One is the entire RainbowDAO protocol, which can be controlled by the RBD governance, and then any independent DAO created through the protocol can generate a new one. The second function is a Rainbow Core function. The Rainbow Core module consists of role manage, authority manage, root manage, and core manage. The free combination of these 4 functions makes the factory function in different roles and with different models. And the next one, the third one, is DCV controller function. With DCV as its core, the DAO protocol enables the DCV controller function well. Each controller is composed of a set of smart contracts that manage the assets in the DCV. So the emergence of DAO created a tremendous demand for reliable and user-friendly DAO products. On the market, however, problems still prevail in a variety of DAO products. The following are some of the most common ones. As you can see from this slide, all the icons are self-evident, so I don't think I have to explain much. The first icon or the problem is sole function. The second one, limited scalability. The third one, the compatibility is low. The fourth one, diversity. I mean, it's a scarce diversity. The next one, the fifth, unstable operability. And the last one, the innovation. The innovation is kind of poor. So what are the advantages of the RainbowDAO protocol? Here I can show you, I mean, the main 8 features that you as follow. So as you can see from this slide, we have like 8 icons. The first one is modularity. So this is each function can actually exist as an independent module, which can easily start upgrading and evolution of the protocol. The second one is a plugin. So each module of our protocol is very flexible, like a plugin. The third one, the composability. I mean, each module can be combined with each other. Some simple modules can work together to form a powerful module. The next one, the fourth one, scalability. So based on the modular combination, the protocol has a very strong scalability, and new functions can be added through the addition of new modules. The next one, detachability, which means you can break down. I mean, these modules can be disassembled to achieve the simplification of the DAO functional modules and adapt to the actual needs. So the next one, interoperability, and each module of the RainbowDAO can interact with each other for different purpose. The next one, flexibility. The RainbowDAO protocol can be combined, extended, or disassembled. So this gives the protocol a very strong flexibility. So the next one and the last one, the growth. Based on the first 7 features, the protocol will evolve into a living system that can be upgraded infinitely with a decentralized idea. How can I escape? Okay, that's all for the presentation. Hello.
Hello. Hey, Tamer, you want to start?
I can start if you want me to, because no, I like DAO products because
I know, that's why I'm asking you to start.
in the last 6 months I looked at a lot of products, a lot of different contracts, and I agree with most of the problems that you said. Most of them are not flexible. What I would like to do is maybe to get understood, because the slides that you showed us was very high level, but I need to go a little bit more deeper on, like, how are you going to do the treasury management? How are you going to do the voting? Will different members can have different voting rights for different type of issues? So, for example, or will different members have different weight of votes for different investments? Do you have those kind of flexibilities, or is it more of the same that I have seen many times in the last 6 months?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a very good question, because basically our module, I mean, the flexibility is based on our modules, okay, we have created. Actually, in the future, yes, I think there might be a new set of modules for the new purpose, So yes, I mean, for different DAOs, I mean, I think there must be some compatible protocols. But right now, I mean, we are just focused on, just a single set of modules. So the flexibility is limited. I can just say that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because one thing I would love to see, and I don't see in a lot of ready-made DAO products, is, especially for the quorum, based on the different type of voting, you should have different quorums. For example, if it's an investment decision, 50%, 51% quorum is fine. If it's about bringing a new DAO member, probably you need 6% quorum. I'm just making it up. If you are looking for a guild kick, which is a bigger decision, and then probably you want 75% quorum. And right now, most
Sure.
of the products out there has just one single quorum for every single decision. And I think that is
Yes.
something that we need to bring it to make better adoption with the DAOs out there. And it's not just AVentures DAO who's looking at it. There are a lot of syndicates, there are a lot of capitals who are working like DAOs. And I think the product that nails it has a lot of room. What I also want to understand is how are you going to monetize it? Are you going to license it to the DAOs that will give you a monthly recurring fee, or are you going to get a percentage from the treasury you are managing? What is the monetization here?
I think it's more like a service protocol. I mean, so once you agree to use our DAO, our protocol, and we can maybe take the service fees every time you use it. And I don't think it's like like an investment. I mean, you can control the shares of our DAO. So it's basically mean it's like a tool, a DAO tool, but which can be flexibly combined for the purpose of your use. So we just take the fees as one of the profits.
Okay, so while you are writing it, I think the way that would work is you should have a fixed fee for each DAO.
Mhm.
Then based on the size
Sure.
of the DAO, you should have per user fee. Then it will give you a more sustainable income stream going forward. Okay, so Mark, it's on you now.
Yeah, those are good points, man.
Thank you, Tanner.
The only thing I'm wondering is, as like a project that sort of celebrates and honors and educates and pushes forward the DAO, how is the project itself? Does it organize itself around some kind of DAO-like structure, or is it a more traditional like software business?
You mean right now?
Mm-hmm.
Right now we are just focused
in the
on
future.
You mean in the future?
Yeah, like what are the plans?
Okay. So right now, we have been focused on this product. I mean, actually, it's prototype. Okay, for the last maybe 2 years, because of the limited capital. So we just created the whole framework. The general ideas, the organizational chart of this product. And right now, the prototype is almost ready. Is almost done. So maybe in the next 2 or 3 months. Okay, so we once our capital is enough, and we will just just produce our first official product. So from there, I think every part of the idea, the decentralized idea of the RainbowDAO protocol will be realized, and maybe in the next 6 months. Okay, so we can create the whole structure of the space world. I mean, the Rainbow City protocol. So that's basically our plan for the next 5 or 6 months. Okay.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Thank you very much, RainbowDAO Protocol, for the presentation. And we're gonna move to the last but not the least project today, which is the AvaxHorse.
Thanks, man.
Hello.
Monica.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, it's Monica. I'm Monica. Is from AvaxHorses. So I'm honored to be here to introduce our project. Our project AvaxHorses. Hold on, let me show. I believe you can see this. Okay. So, what is AvaxHorses? It's a horse racing game based on NFT and DAO. So the players can enjoy the fun game, and play to earn the rewards. Okay, so I would say it's actually a double fun. And so how does it work? How does it work? It's a fun game. It's a fun game that a player can play and earn the tokens and earn the tokens, and also the tokens can used for the games and the level upgrade, also trading and the training and so on. So the gamer will be part of DAO governance. So this is the first. Here is about the levels, risk, and rarity, attributes, and equipments, and the skins. You can see the beautiful skin on the horses, and also the glass on the horses. And this is about the course. It's about all different kind of the course. It's junk racing, flat racing, and the harness racing, saddle court racing. It's all about different kind of the racings. Okay, so next one, the marketplace. The marketplace where you can store or trade or the trading, and also display the coolest equipment and the skins of the horses. This is the data. So we actually build some data models for the calculate the data of the payoff period. I can show you guys here, but it's not open to everyone. Let's just go through quick to take a look here. Those data. Okay. Go back to this. Okay. So this is the game 1.0. So you can earn HRT token from both of the train or race, and also you can the more you play, actually the more you play, the more you get the experience points, and also the points can use to help to upgrade the higher levels. And it's a racing game. So if the horse lose, then you can get some HP points, and also if the horse win, you can get the HRT token, and also some experience points. So AvaxHorses is very young, so it will grow up very fast. I can show you later the roadmap. I will show you the roadmap later. So you can see this is a game 2.0, 3.0, and 4.0. Here. Okay. This is about the tokens. So HRT token is a functional token for AvaxHorses. So that support the game running, and it's also on Avalanche chain. The token will burn by commission charges, level upgrade, and the PvP fee, and breeding. So this is about AHT. The HT token is HT is the token total supplied 100 million on Avalanche chain. So you can use it for you can stake the token to claim the rewards, or use it play the game. Use it play the game. This is the distribution for AHT. Okay, it's staking rewards for 40% and play to earn 30%. Private sale for 50% and team 10%. Gross fund 4%. The public sale 1%. Okay, this is the treasure and the DAO. The treasure will help to growing the game ecosystem, and also the DAO will be introduced in game 3.0. So actually, who is this for? Who is this game for? So actually, it's for everyone who wants some beautiful horses, or who wants some faster horses, or someone happy with the bleeding. The bleeding. This is the roadmap. So it's will growing very fast. As I said, it's all about in this year. You can see the quarter 1, 2, 3, 4 is all, and in the end, the game 4.0 were launched. I think it's also a racing game for our team and our developer and the designers. Yeah. Okay. That's all. That's for today. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks.
You can start, Smart.
Okay. Thanks for that, Monica. I appreciate it. This is one of those things where I wonder, because there's already a lot of traction and precedent for other games that, at least from the outside, look similar, feel similar, horse racing, right? So I'm wondering, and it could be anything. It could be gameplay, business model, some future roadmap item. But what do you feel is the thing about AvaxHorses that is going to, really separate this from other things like it in the market, and potentially pull other users that are enjoying similar games away?
Okay, so yeah, from now on, so we only have our game is for the racing and the training. So in the future, we can also provide we can put more games like a breeding, or some created NFTs. So and also people can earn the token from the course.
Mhm.
Yeah, mm,
Got it. The other thing I was wondering about was the treasury management and the DAO. It looked like something like 80% of the token was being funneled into a treasury, which at some point would be managed by the community, eventually leading to the game being fully decentralized and autonomous. So I'm wondering how you might anticipate community utilize and organize these funds, and is it suggesting that at some point the core team will essentially not be involved, and that the future development, marketing, business development of the game will be decentralized and pushed toward the DAO?
um, mm, well,
Let me say. I'm sorry. Let me ask it another way. So with the tokens going to the DAO, the 80% of the tokens going to the treasury. I'm sorry.
yes.
How do you expect people to manage those funds? What do you think they might do with them?
Mm, um, mm, yeah,
Do you want me to maybe ask it another way, or we can skip it altogether? It's okay.
yeah, okay.
So, Monica, my points probably will be more suggestions than
Yeah, that would
actual,
be great. That would be great.
than actual. So, when you were making the presentation, and it comes back to Mark's question, it was hard for me to understand what makes AvaxHorses different than other racing games out there, because many of them are coming. And I need more description on if this is an idle game, if this is an active game, if I have the best horse, will I always win? So is there a gameplay breeding the best horse, or is there a randomness coming in? If there's a randomness coming in, right now Avalanche doesn't have the chain link random number generator. How are you going to bring that random number generation? Because you said everything will be on chain. So any investor looking at this will probably, the first question will be all around, what is the gameplay? Why it is different? I like the artwork because there were 3 horses. They look cute. They look nice, but that is all I have seen. I need to have a better understanding than a list of 5 or 6 different races that you have listed for me to really have an educated guess if this game has legs or not. Right now, I don't know. I just see 3 cute horses. So if you're going to iterate this, please focus a lot more on the gameplay and less on the token side, because we saw multiple pages on tokens. We didn't see enough on the gameplay. And around tokens, on a quick glance, when you were skipping through, for me, there are a couple of red flags that you need to think through. And then this is, I suggest to all P2E games. First of all, you are giving more tokens for staking than P2E, which means you are not really rewarding people who are playing the game. You are rewarding people who are buying the token and staking it. That shouldn't be the case. People who are engaged with the game should be the ones who are getting the upside. You are a game, you are not a DeFi protocol. So people shouldn't get the benefit from staking. They should get the benefit from actually playing the game. And the second is probably, this is more of a Mark's point than mine, but I think I saw 1% IDO. For me, that doesn't make much sense, because that is the main part that you will be able to market your game. So IDEO is not only for you getting more funding, but for the ecosystem to know about your project. So you
Yeah.
should make sure you leverage that opportunity to make the marketing of your game, and then educate the community that this game exists, this token has legs, and then there's a fun game people should be playing. And you distribute your tokens to these people. I don't want to be shilling Avalanche, but let's say 25,000 people gets those tokens, and then you hope 10 to 15,000 of them will at least try your game. That is how you should see it. So
Yeah.
sorry, these are more suggestions than actual stuff on your deck.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
That's
thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much for this. Yeah, suggestions.
Cool. Yeah. Wait. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah. Then I guess I assume Mark and Tamer have no more questions for AvaxHorses. So I guess that's it for today. Firstly, I want to appreciate all 4 teams' efforts on this project demonstrations. Very glad that you guys showed up here and show your project to the judges and also the Avax and the Dorahacks community. I believe this session is super helpful for all the audience to understand that what you guys are trying to do right now and what you guys are trying to do in the future. And also, I would suggest all the audience that if you have any questions or you are just interested in any of the projects, I highly suggest that you guys could go to the community, social media, try to engage with the team. I believe they will be more than happy to talk with you guys. Yeah, and also really appreciate Mark and Tamer for your time, especially when you came back from the Barcelona summit. Yeah, anyways, just really appreciate your time and also all the questions for all the teams. Yeah, and I guess that's it for today. Thank you very much. Hope you guys all doing great in the future and kickstart the next best project in the Avalanche ecosystems. And yeah, hope you guys doing great and see you guys soon.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Tamer.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.